Hi guys. Just came in from taking Gizmo for a walk out back. Took him into the woods so he could play and explore. And he still has just liquid diarrhea. And this poor dog is going to have to be on medication for life. The vet doesn't know what's causing it, and he's been to the best vet in my county. And Sandy will put him on the medication, and then she stops giving it to him in the morning before she goes to work. And I told her, you need to quit doing that. You got to keep him on the medication every single day. She won't do it. So I have to keep after her about it. Did you give him the pill today? Did you give him the pill today? And then I take him for a walk and he has liquid diarrhea. And then when she gets home, that's when she'll say, well, no, I didn't give him a pill this morning. That's why he had diarrhea when I took him for a walk. You see, guys, this is why this is all transpiring and why I'm having Sandy leave is because you guys don't know the whole story of 20 years of rooming together with Sandy. In the beginning, she was so different than how she is today. I'm not sure what changed, but as you guys know, over time, people change. Things change and people become different over time. And I'm not sure why that happens, but it's just a natural human phenomenon that happens over time. People change. But it changed in a way to where I can no longer accept it, the type of change that's been occurring. And that is that over the years, it's increasingly gotten worse to where, unfortunately, if you don't light a fire under Sandy's ass, she won't do what she's supposed to do. She just won't for whatever reason. And I'm not that type of personality. Even back when I built my campers and I had the lumber here after getting it from Home Depot, if it was late in the evening, I would tarp my lumber. And then the following morning after coffee, I was on that project. I was getting it done. I was cutting my wood and I spent all day long working on building those campers. I didn't come in, think about it, procrastinate, and be like, well, I'll get out there in a couple hours and maybe I'll cut a window and maybe I'll start notching in my rungs. And no, I see that's how life for me has to be because I'm a person that lives on stimuli. I have to be stimulated all the time. So if I've got something to do, I like it that a project will create to where it's like one thing leads right into another, into another, into another, like a chain link fence with no breaks in between. You see, I don't do a little bit of work and then take several days off and then continue the work and create these large gaps in between getting a job done. I don't live my life like that. That's why I loved landscaping so much because there was so much work to do that it was just back to back to back. And you got a lot done in a day. You didn't plant a tree and then go sit on the back of the truck and say, well, now I got some arborvitae I got to plant, but I'll get to that by 2:30 this afternoon. No, you plant something, you go and get another thing off the truck, and now you're doing this. And then I start laying a walk or whatever. I like to get things done. And with Sandy, it's become it went from her doing everything she used to do down to non-existent. Non-existent. The laundry could be piled twice as high as the height of the basket that the laundry is in. And it's like it doesn't even matter to her. It's like, do you even plan on doing the laundry? What's going to happen here? Or are you going to just go out and buy new clothes when you got nothing left to wear? Are you ever going to plug in the vacuum and run the vacuum? You ever going to wash the dishes? I mean, just it becomes for the sake of mental health that if someone is going to create stress in your life and make you frustrated in your life and aggravate the living hell out of you, that's when it's time to just not be around that person anymore because I'm not like that. She's been bringing home boxes and now they're stacking up in the dining room, making even less room than there already is in this house because there's so much stuff in this house. And not one box has had one item even put in it. It's like you're weeks away from just moving out. You need to start packing these boxes. Well, I'm going to need a lot of newspapers. Well, don't worry about it. I got that covered because I've been going to the transfer station every Saturday and taking over our trash for the last 6 months because she won't do it. And I says, and they got a big giant bin over there just full of everybody's newspapers from the county. I'll bring home a van load of newspapers if you need it. I'll even bring home all the boxes where people have cut the tape and made the boxes collapse down flat. There's piles of them. I can bring home a van load of boxes too. So don't give me excuses about papers or boxes. I'll get it if it needs, if that's what it's going to take. I mean, I do everything anyway. Probably what's going to happen is I'm going to end up getting the paper, all the damn boxes. I'm going to be the one that's going to end up packing the damn boxes and loading the damn truck for her. I think that's what she's intending to do. I'm just being honest because she just won't do what she's supposed to do other than get to work on time. That's about the only responsible thing she does anymore. I mean, to give you an instance, last night I was working on a video. I was in the middle of editing, cutting video in my timeline. And she said to me from her chair, she says, "Do you think it's cold in here?" And it's like, we got a free gas well. Turn up the damn heat if you're cold. Turn it up a notch. And I went back to doing what I was doing. 5 minutes go by, 10 minutes go by, waited 15 minutes. I took off my headphones, set them on this mic. I says, "Don't worry, I'll get the heat." And I got up and I turned up the heat. That's what I mean, you guys. It's like if you're going to say something that you're cold, then turn up the heat. But I think she was waiting for me to get up and do it. This is what drives me insane. This is why, after 20 years, I've had enough. I've absolutely have had it up to here, and I've had enough. And she's not really making an effort to move out. And so I purposely say to her every day when she comes home, "Did you get more boxes? Did you find boxes?" "Yeah, I got one. Maybe I can grab two tomorrow." At this rate, you guys, it'll go beyond December. And I'm not going to allow that to happen. Not anymore. I'm not putting up with this game any longer. Any longer. When she gets home today, I'm going to tell her, if you don't start packing these boxes that you brought home, then I will pack your shit for you. If you don't want me doing it, then do it yourself. Because if you don't do it yourself, I'm going to do it. I'll be careful with your stuff. I respect your stuff. I'm not going to be a jerk. I'll carefully wrap each individual knickknack and item and all your fragile glass stuff, but I'm going to put it in a damn box because this is not going to drag on forever. I am chomping at the bit to go to Home Depot to buy several gallons of paint to redo the entire interior of this house, and I want to get it done, but I can't do it until she's gone. I am not going to move a bunch of shit so I can paint walls. When this house is emptied out, and then I'm going to thoroughly clean it, and then plastic is going down, I'm taping off the edges, and then I'm repainting the inside of this house, and I'm going to make this house nice, and I'm going to make it the way that I always envisioned it to be if it were just me living here. I am going to make it my own, and I cannot wait to do that. She told me, she says, if it ever gets to where you can't afford this place after I move out and you need to leave, she says, let me know because I'll move back in and I'll take over the place. I really don't think she wants to move, but she needs to move, you guys, because I can't live with her anymore. And it's not worth it to me. I've tallied up what it's going to cost me additionally without her share of the income. It's going to cost me just in the bills and rent an additional $350 a month. That's how much more I'm going to have to pay every month. That don't include me buying all the food myself and taxables like shampoo, soap, toilet paper, paper towels. The list goes on and on and on. So every month, I'm going to have more than $350 extra cost, but it's worth it to me to have my sanity back. To have my sanity back. Because then when I clean I can vacuum right up to the walls, right up to the baseboards. There's not going to be anything out, no clutter in my way. The house will stay cleaner longer. There will be less dishes to wash, less laundry to wash, less everything, and a lot less stress. But I can't wait for this transition to happen. I can't live with someone who is lazy and a procrastinator and does not carry their weight. People don't understand. People that don't know what I deal with may look at her and say, "Oh, I feel sorry for her. He's making her move." Well, you walk in my shoes, you would understand 100% why I have put up with way more than any guy on this earth would put up with for as long as I have. I've gone way beyond the limit. I have gone more than the extra mile. And I'm at my wit's end. And so I'm telling her today when she gets home, you either start putting stuff in these boxes to show me that you are making progress, or by God, I will do it for you. And everything will get stacked in the dining room. So it's right near the door for when you get a moving truck. You either start doing it yourself or I am going to do it for you. Bottom line, the choice is yours. Make an effort or I'm doing it. I don't know what else to do because I am making sure that this happens because I need my own space. I need the sanity back. I need to de-stress more. And I just need things back to normal. Because when I lived all by myself years ago in various apartments, my place was always clean, neat, and tidy, and there wasn't stuff sitting all over the place because I'm not a pack rat. How people can surround their lives with just junk and stuff. I mean, just lining the walls and just have a path to get through. I don't know how people live like that. I've put up with that for way too long. That's not how I want to live. I can't live my life like that. Less is more. And when I look at a corner of a room, I don't look at that corner and saying something needs to be put there because it just looks too empty. It needs something. I'm not one that looks at a corner like that. She does. She'll look at a corner and say, I need to put like 27 items in that corner to fill it up because it'll look better with stuff sitting there. I'm not like that. I'd rather have the corner empty, having space and room so a room can breathe, and that warm air can get around everything and heat the room, not have like cold dead space where there's too much stuff to where no natural air can ever get to it. I can't live like that. So I can't wait for this to happen, and it's going to happen one way or the other. If I got to get the damn truck myself, drive the damn truck and deliver it, it's happening. It's happening one way or the other. And so when she gets home today, I want her to start packing boxes. No more excuses. Well, I got to do this first and I got to do that first. No, start packing your stuff because there's only a few weeks left of this month. And I don't even know if she's found a place. I don't know. I mean, she's gonna have to find a landlord that will allow pets because she's got Gizmo now. She'll probably end up having to stay with her sister. I don't see how she's gonna find a place in time. She can afford it. She's got the money for it. But she's also going to need time to turn her utilities on in her name and stuff like that. And oh boy, but that's her problem, not mine. And the main thing is I just need to get her moved out. And then I'm only going to focus on what I need to do here. And then I can sit down and I can breathe and I can say, now my life is mine again. That's what I need to have happen, you guys. That's what I need. I need to reclaim my independence, my life, and be able to live and see where things go. And I don't know where things are going to go. You guys are going to find out with me because I don't have a crystal ball. And I wanted to say in this video, the most important thing in this video is that with 2022 coming, I am not anymore going to be making any predictions or promises to say, I plan on doing this coming year, and I plan on doing that this coming year, because I don't know. So I'm not even going to say. I don't know if I'm going to be able to go and do camping. I don't know if I'm going to get out in the canoe because I didn't this year. I have no idea what's going to happen. Where things go dictate what happens. Also, what I can afford dictates what happens. Maybe I'll be home a lot more this coming year than I was this year. I don't know. Like I said, it depends on funds and circumstance. And I don't know what's going to happen. I haven't lived completely 100% on my own by myself for years, more than 20 years. And I don't remember what I did back in those days. It was too long ago. I can't remember. I'm sure I did stuff. I just can't remember what it was I did back then. But I'm not gonna say that I plan on doing X, Y, and Z in 2022, because then if I say it and it doesn't happen, people are gonna be disappointed. I have no idea. I'm just gonna take it day by day by day. And if it seems like something is for sure can happen, then I'll say it right before I do it. It's like, well, it looks like I'll be able to go camping this weekend, and then I'll say so, but I'm not gonna make no plans because I have no idea how this new life is gonna develop and what's going to come of it and where it's going to lead me and take me. I don't know. I have no idea. Like I said, I'm going to find out right along with you guys. We're going to find out together. I have no idea. So I'm making zero plans for 2022, and I am sure as shit not celebrating New Year's when they do the ball drops. I'm skipping that and going to bed. I'm not celebrating anymore New Year's because it seems like every year that comes along is worse than the previous one. Why celebrate that? That's kind of moronic. The hell with that. I'm not celebrating the new year, and I'm going to just take things as they come and see what happens. And that's it. But I'm still getting stuff done, even though I haven't felt good. I still got a cold. I've been sneezing, coughing, and hacking, feeling kind of miserable. I'm getting better, but it's slow, and I'm still trying to get stuff done. And but at least I will be going into a new year with a clean slate and a new life that I haven't experienced for years since I was in a situation like this again. So I'm looking forward to whatever comes of it. I don't know. How long will it last? Will it work? Will I be fine? Will I not be fine? I don't know. I can't say. I don't know. I can assume, but like I said, not going to worry about it. Take it day by day and just focus on what I need to do. And that's that. That's that. And go from there. But damn, I'm looking forward to it. Because it's kind of like an endurance test too, because like I said, it was many, many years ago since I was living on my own. So it was like I was much younger then and I did fine. And will the same hold true being older? It's kind of like an experiment. Will I still be just as fine older going about it that way as it was when I was younger going about it that way? So it's kind of like a comparison, even though I can't really remember all what I did back then, but obviously I survived because here I am. But I've survived a lot of stuff and still always managed to keep a life rolling, keep my head above water or whatever. I even survived homelessness for a year. So imagine if I could survive that, I probably could survive anything, right? But yeah, the added cost, I'm not going to worry about it. You know, I'll cover it. There's always a way. Where there's a will, there's a way. There's always a way. And but I just can't wait to make this place my own and turn it into what I have envisioned for so many years. For so many years, I would look around this house and it'd be like, if only I could do this and this and this with this place. If only. And I will finally be able to do that. And that's going to feel damn good to make this place my own. the way I want it to be, because this whole time, you guys, I have not had not one space in this house that I could claim as my own. She has literally cluttered every corner and room in this house up. She's even got a bunch of stuff in my room. Overspill. And it's literally driven me crazy. And that's why a lot of my gear and stuff is out in my van, because I don't have any place to bring it into the house to keep it. But I will now, because I'll have 3 large walk-in closets emptied out to where I could have a gear closet. I can have a YouTube studio in the back room where she has her room. And I'll finally be able to get rid of all these fucking knickknacks. I can't tell you guys how much I hate knickknacks. Never again would I ever be with a woman that if she had knickknacks, I'd be like, game off, game over. That's it. You know, I can't stand knickknacks. They are a waste of space. You got to clean them, and they serve absolutely no purpose. I'm somebody to where if you own something and it has no function and no purpose and it's dead weight and it just sits there and collects dust, what the hell is the point in having it? Why own it? It's just an object that is there for you to look at. That doesn't do anything for me. That just does nothing for me. I mean, one closet in this house, honest to God, one giant closet in this house is filled from top to bottom with nothing but just Christmas shit. Christmas stuff. Totes up on totes of just ornament. It's like, I can't wait. I just can't wait. Can't wait. So anyway, you guys, there's a little gizmo. He says, I'm going to miss you, Dad. I'll miss him too, but he is a lot of work, you guys, for a little dog. You have no idea. He's got chronic issues with his intestinal tract. He has to have a special diet where you got to cook for him. What are the odds she gets her first dog and it's just not a normal dog that can just poop and eat dog food? He's got to have liquid diarrhea. You got to cook him chicken. It's just, but it doesn't surprise me because everything about her has always had to be different anyway. So it might as well have a dog the same way. I don't know. But I'm over it. I'm over it. And when my pets are gone, I'm not getting any more pets. I've gone through that long enough. So but yeah, when I can get started and when this is done and I can make this place the way I want, I'll show you guys. I'll give you a virtual tour of the whole damn house. I'll make it really nice. And then you guys will see how I'm living on my own. I'll show you guys. I'm looking forward to that. That's going to be a good feeling. Anyway, that's all I wanted to say. So I'm frustrated today because I really wish I could go to Home Depot and get the Behr paint and start, but I just can't. There's too much crap in this. I gotta wait. I gotta wait until everything's out of the way, and then I got a clean slate to just go to town and get it done. But I will bring you guys along on this journey every step of the way, good or bad, wherever the hell it leads. You guys will come along with me if you want. It's up to you. But we'll see together where it all goes. Thanks for watching, guys, and we'll see you again in the next one. Bye-bye.